So why, Joe, you jerk? Yes, the manga might be boring, but you should at least have been more tactful with your words. Like, come on, this episode's duel was boring as hell, but I still had to find something positive to say about it. Hello everyone and welcome to Dueling with Danton, and today we're talking about episode 36 of the Yugioh Go Rush anime series. A very poor episode in my opinion. However, it does have a few good minutes both in the beginning and at the end. So at least we can talk about something. So firstly, the whole how did the manga freeze people business. Well, it's all thanks to the plus and minus / positive and negative energy within every species. The Luke has way too much negative energy and it gets infused into the manga that he created. And it causes those negative molecules within one's body to freeze up at an alarming rate, thus causing them to freeze over. The reason though as to why everyone can read the Mr. Universe manga without freezing is because the publishers have heavily edited it so that only the Luke has the original manual script. And because the Mr. Universe manga is so beloved by everybody, the Luke thinks that it's fun and brilliant and can cheer anybody up. Hence to why whenever someone loses a duel, he always says, here, have this and this will cheer you up. So yeah, it's not that he's evil or has malicious intent, it's simply that he's so unaware of his overload of negative energy and the fact that his manga has been heavily edited so that people can safely read it, that he does his actions that we've seen in the series so far and he thinks it's normal. I do feel sorry for the Luke at the end of this episode. Being told that your work sucks and that it's trash is really soul destroying, especially if you've been told and seen countless people beforehand enjoying it already. The saddest thing still though, I find, is the fact that Luke isn't evil. Instead he's trying to make friends. And the people he's currently trying to befriend for this friendship tournament are already... and the people, that are already close to him, like for Star Providence, is currently lying to him. They're telling him that his manga is great and it should be like a rarity and not many people should see it because it's that good and it should be an honour to witness it. But instead, in reality, they hate it. It's bad. It's garbage. So it hurts more when a friend lies to you than it does when someone random lies to you. And that's what's happening to the Luke here. People he thought were his friends are actually trying to deceive him and telling him his life work is bad. The whole Meek-chan manga and the manga posters being destroyed / deleted out of existence is most likely caused by the mass amount of negative energy the Luke is currently projecting, thanks to basically having a massive hissy fit because he's been told his work is bad, which is understandable. So those type of medias of the Meek-chan manga and the manga posters, they're probably seen as positive things, so they contain positive energy, thus making it so the negative energy that is attacking them is too strong for that positive energy to fight against, thus that media is being destroyed / snapped out of the universe. Now, moving along to the duel. I really don't want to talk much about this because the duel itself was probably one of the worst duels we've ever had in all of Yu-Gi-Oh! The Yeti character was very pointless and really boring, in my opinion. I did not like him. I get it. He's a bad actor that thinks he's good at acting. Ha ha ha. Yuumu, on the other hand, just felt plain. And, to be honest, this whole arc, she's done nothing special to make her character kind of stand out or improve, really. Which is kind of unfortunate, if I'm honest with you. The only fun thing about this duel, though, were two cards that I managed to kind of be familiarised with in terms of looking at them and going, huh, that reminds me of something. The Yeti man used a very angry looking panda card, and this card reminded me of Kinyaku Gaigear Panda. You'll see him on screen. While Yuumu's dragon that she used to win the duel, whether it's new or she's already used it, I'm not quite sure, can't really remember, it's been a while. It did remind me of Full Moon Dragon Umber Brace F, which is very funny considering that's a fusion card that the Luke man used and we've only just gotten fusions back within the series. There might have been other references to older cards, like the rabbit might have been a reference to another card previously, but again, my interest for this duel was so low that I just did not care. I thought it was rather interesting to see that the Star Providence was against the Luke, as this makes it so the character is a little bit more interesting, as you're wondering why he's teaming up with the Luke and kind of working underneath him, when in reality he wants to try and stop him from doing what he's doing. So I am interested to learn more about this character, and the fact that he's wearing sunglasses underneath his goggles was really weird, but it did make me chuckle, so I can appreciate that. So yeah, overall there's not much more to say about this episode. It's exciting to see what Yugioh has planned now that he's revealed himself, and if the visit from Yugioh has anything to tie in with it from the last episode. As well as the fact is, I want to know what's going to happen with the Luke now. Is he going to go back to being friendly and kind of oblivious? Or will the stakes get even higher and the tone of the series get a little bit darker / more serious, since the Luke now believes that he can't be friends with anyone because they've all just lied to his face and they've been deceiving him all this time, when he's been nothing but accommodating. Let me know your thoughts on this episode. Was I too rough on this episode? Was it actually better than I thought it was, or am I being too harsh? Who knows? Anyways, I hope you've enjoyed this review. If you have, hit that like button, comment your thoughts, and I hope you have a great day. Alligator, matane, goodbye.